Hi everybody, Russ on the West Ham Network. Hope you're all safe and well. Finishes very abruptly, that video. I'm going to have to sort that out. If you're new, Andy, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a bloody good subscribe. Like it if you think that West Ham are gonna, if you're buzzing for tonight. Like the video if you think that West Ham are buzzing for. If you're buzzing for tonight, give the video a like now. Why not? Why not? Today is the day, my friend. Today is the day. Hopefully not the end of our European journey. Hopefully we'll have at least. Well, hopefully, if we win today, and at least one more time at London Stadium this season. Absolutely buzzing for the game. You see on social media, and you see on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, even TikTok. Everyone is just apoplectic. So excited. Apoplectic, that's a long word for me. But they're so excited about the game, and we all are. We all are. Shit. And I'm not even nervous now. I'm excited because it just... You know, I know that it's been like it's been a little bit fractious, the fan base, the last sort of maybe since December, but we know the squad's paper thin. We know we should have bought in January. We can't do anything about that now. Realistically, it's now and Sunday is a time just to get behind the boys. Be that 12th man. There's going to be, I think there's only going to be like 900,000 Seville fans there. So we're going to have over 50, we should have 59,000-ish fans there. Complete sellout, making that place rock to the foundations. And it's, I'm not playing building up Buttercup, but I'm in the foundations of the stadium. So it's time just to get behind it, be that 12th man and drag them through. And we need to drag them through. You know, we're at the bare bones a bit at the moment. I mean, obviously, you saw the preview yesterday. Anthony did a great job. Roshane from the Athletic, top man, Tommy and Matt as well. And, you know, obviously coming at the press conference, Bowen definitely out. Probably won't be back for the Spurs game either. We'll turn back after international break, which is a shame because obviously the squad's announced today. So I think no chance he'll be picked by Gareth for the Ivory Coast or Switzerland games. But, you know, Antonio and Cresswell are both still in contention and will be making... it'll be not announced the team till very late. So giving Cress and Antonio every opportunity to get in, to be fit or to prove their fitness. But whoever goes on that pitch, we know you're going to play their hearts out, and we're going to be there to sing our hearts out too. Right, and also happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Particularly if Irish Tommy's on, obviously he did a great job yesterday. So happy St. Patrick's Day. Luck of the Irish. That's what we want, a bit of luck of the Irish. We haven't got any Irish playing in the team. Well, technically Declan Rice, but we'll gloss over that one for Tommy's sake. Good afternoon, Pete. Hope you're well, my friend. Hammerhead, good afternoon. Anthony, it's West Ham Day. It certainly is. Ludders, good afternoon to you. Wally, God, nice and early for you, son. Hope you well. Having to miss going to today's game due to food poisoning. Oh, no. Bloody hell. Lasagna gates. Unbelievable. The ghost of Stell, exactly. Still here somewhere. Yep, exactly. So that's a right shitter, James. Hope you feel all right, mate. Afternoon, Tommy. Good afternoon to you, son. Toby Irons, indeed. Jamie Pack, hello, mate. Is Zuma playing? He's due to play. Obviously, the RSPCA put yesterday out that they're following prosecution, starting prosecution proceedings with him and his brother. But, to all intents and purposes, he's still playing. His brother, Johan, he's back in the Dagenham and Redbridge squad as well. So there we go. Afternoon, GP. After the boy is taking his mother. I saw. Oh. Well, you can FaceTime him, can't you? Indeed, happy St. Patrick Day to you, Sir Tommy. Hope you're well. Why so few Vienna fans? Well, I don't think they travelled particularly well away. Or even the home game. If you watch the home game, there was still lots of in the home end. Was still quite a few pockets of empty seats. But the 900 or so will turn up or will be fanatic. I don't want to sign David because French players don't usually do well in the Prem. There we go. Gazza, good afternoon to you. Is it true that we're playing in a brand new green strip tonight? No. I don't believe so. Not that I'm aware of St. Patrick's Day, no indeed. Come on, you Irons, we are massive, really. I think everyone's really looking to it. Some reasons to be. Let me go for this, and then I've got some reasons to be cheerful. I was trying to have St. Patrick's Day. Oh my God, it's today. OMFG. It's a day. It is now. It's here. It's happening. It's not now. If it's now, I'm a bit late, and the team are sort of in the tunnel going. So no, it's not now. 8 o'clock kickoff. 8 o'clock kickoff. We have Randolph on the back. Yes, sorry, we've got Randolph as well. There we go. Declan Rice and Randolph. I can't sit still just near the station waiting to leave, walking around. Pacing, indeed. Happy is buzzing. She is indeed, Anton. Come on, you Irons. If all who play give 100, we can't ask anymore. Indeed, so is. Good afternoon, gang. Right up for tonight. Yes, good man. Let's just zoom for a little bit. Heard the ref and our French can't be good for us. Yeah. Look, you play who's in front of you, innit? What are your honest predictions? Do you know what my honest prediction is? Because obviously I was watching it. I was gonna log on actually. I was on the way home. We had our Christmas party yesterday. Our work Christmas party. We went axe throwing, which was quite fun. And this place called Vagabonds, a wine bar. It's very, very cool. And I was going to log in, but I didn't want to. I was drunk. I had like a McDonald's in my hand. Would have been funny, but I regretted it today. I honestly think we're going to win 2-0. I'll put us down for 2-0. It's now Russ. He says, calm down, dear. We'll get there eventually. What we got here? We are massive. Still one more sleep for me. Indeed, Jordan. Both Delaney and Rackets. They are indeed. So, we'll do a little, the Hammers headlines at 5 o'clock just lays out everyone who's playing, everyone we know who's playing, everyone we know who's not playing. So obviously we know Bowen's not playing, we know Campos isn't playing, we know Diego Carlos isn't playing, Fernando's not playing, we know Gomez isn't playing, we know that Keke's not playing, Suso's not playing. So we know who's not playing, but it's who's playing is interesting. And obviously, yes, Rakitic is back. He played the weekend with Delaney. So in the midfield, be a great battle. Souček and Rice versus Rakitic and Delaney. There's going to be a phenomenal battle. Right, drunk. Yeah, those chocolate give anyone a hangover. Do you know what? I don't like a chocolate milkshake. I've stopped milkshakes at McDonald's since I went to the old paper straw. Not a fan. Loses something. If we score first, I'm confident we'll win. We have beaten City, Chelsea, Liverpool, so why not? So indeed, we've beaten Chelsea are the world club champions. So here we go. It doesn't matter which players are missing up front, as our defenders are the ones who score for us. Indeed, Jonathan. Indeed, and some reasons to be cheerful. Where is it? This is in all competitions. This is Seville's last 8 away games. Lost, draw from obviously they've drawn the last 2 they've drawn, but draw, lost, draw, lost. There we go. So they haven't won away from home in 9 away games. Well, the 9th away game, so like 9 away games ago they won, and then since then they haven't won. They've scored 1 away goal in Europe all this season. Their last Europa League game, or last game in Europe away, was a 1-0 loss to Dinamo Zagreb, who we, pretty much turned over at their gaff, I think, to be fair. West Ham, and also, we've failed to score in all competitions. Where is it? There it is. We failed to score in a home game just twice this season in all competitions. Obviously not in the Premier League, but in the FA Cup and in the Carabao Cup as well against Man City, which went to 0-0, and we knocked them out of penalties. So the omens are looking a little bit good. And I love it. Indeed, reasons to be cheerful. You're so right. Fernando are in the squad. Apparently, Fernando may start tonight. Really? He wasn't due to start. He wasn't due to start being the team at all. He's still down on transfer market. But anyway, fair play. I don't think it's gonna. I can't. Well, Fernando, whether he's maybe. I don't think they would start him, to be honest, because he's just come back from injury. It's a bit of a risk. I think they'll start with the same team that finished last game, with one or two exceptions. They haven't put the squad up yet, but anyway, if I've seen it, I've seen it. Oh yeah, he's training. There's a picture of him training. Yeah. Oh shit. We'll see what happens. Anyway, if we get the right result, tomorrow 11 a.m. UK time is the draw for the quarters, and I believe it's the quarters and the semis already, so you know roughly who. So it's like, this is the semi, this is the quarter draws, and there's no seeds, so it's everyone in the pot. You can play the same team, so if it wouldn't work, could it work? Yeah, so Leipzig could play Frankfurt, because Leipzig already through because they've got a bye, because they had obviously Lokomotiv Moscow. So we'll see. Shush. Hammerhead. Reason to be cheerful, part 1, 2, 3. Indeed. When you do chart, we score from the back, we score from the back. Sounds good. Did we not have a goalless home draw in the group stages? Yeah, I think that might be the one. That might be the one. I honestly can't remember. My brain's gone to mush. I can't remember. My brain's gone to mush. But anyway, twice this season. That was this. He's being sued by. He's not sued. He's being prosecuted. But yeah, so we know that. He's really good. Didn't rate him at City. He's a good player, Fernando. If he plays, it'd be good. The game's all about us, not Sevilla, so says a lot indeed. We've got plenty of good penalty takers. We do. Is it sunny? Yeah, nice and sunny. Yeah, it's all right here in Allchurch. It's nice and sunny. Thank you very much. Boys wants this so much for our fans, and we want out of the extra players. We are the 13th man. Not the 12th, but 12th and 13th. Sounds good. Hey, it's been a heck of a ride. It has, and this is what we want. And Moyes said in his press conference, this is the first. He wants more of these nights, and hopefully this season, more of these nights. But if not, next season, doing the European tour again. And I think now we've got a taste for it. I think it suits us well. I think European League football suits us well. So I'm hoping it can be great. Can you imagine if it went to penalties? And can you imagine if it was penalties and there's like, right, okay, Rush, you got to take one now. What? It's gone down to the DJs. Top bins, no problem. Pick your spot, go for it. So it was Zagreb, and I think it was Zagreb and the Man City game. I think those were the two goalless draws. I believe so. So that's what I meant. Russ, guys, where's the best place for a few pints around 5 p.m. to be among the fans? Depends where you want to go, Jake. If you are a supporters club member, go to the supporters club. It's literally outside the ground, and it's very, very close, and so you'd hear all the atmosphere. Yeah, indeed. That's what I meant. Yeah. So that was one, and then the Man City game. Is it too late for a I believe by injury request for tonight, Russ? A little bit different tonight. It's going to be a little bit different tonight because Europa League is the music's it's slightly different setup. We've got some really cool stuff happening inside the ground tonight. So make sure you get there early if you've got a ticket. Get there early, and you won't be disappointed. There's some really cool stuff happening, and just to get everyone going, man. Just get everyone going. Sevilla don't give 2 months any goals, and that needs a change. Indeed, my nurse could not handle penalties. I have a feeling that we'll win in 90, but losing extra time or pens. Got that feeling, just a deli belly. There we go. Yeah, Carpenter's Arms is very good as well, Jake, if you want to go there. But I think if you want to get as close to the ground as possible, last drop's probably your best bet. Can you play Crazy Frog? No. You're right, I might go to penalties, or we will be a tight match. Sorry, if it goes to penalties, it's going to be a tight match, though, GP, in it. The singing is going to be mental. Russ, if I record some of it, can you put it on a stream at all? It's going to be rocking. Yeah, I mean, if you called it Happy Hammer, then send it through to us at the West Ham Network, and we'll try and include it maybe tomorrow if we can, or something like that. So we'll see what we can do. All right, everyone. All right, Gaz, how you doing? Adam, how you doing? With 5 subs allowed for tonight's game, who would you risk? Cresswell? I'd risk them both, mate. I'd risk them both. And actually, it's 6 subs because if it goes to extra time, but you can only make them in 3. You can only make the 5 subs in 3 allotted times. So you can't make like 5 individual subs throughout the game. You can only make 3 subs. So you could get 2 subs, 1 sub, 2 subs, or so that's how it will. Or 1 sub, 3 subs. But there's the extra sub in extra time as well, so you actually get 6 subs in total. Russ, what songs would Paul want you to play tonight? Probably a bit of Frank Sinatra, as that's what he wanted me to play every game, regardless of who we were playing. You lucky people were going. James, I know. We're all very fortunate. But same as the fortunate guys who went to Seville last week, isn't it? Jake is absolutely buzzing. Much appreciated, absolutely buzzing. Yeah, that's why I'd go to the game, mate. That's why I'd go around there if you can, because it's like, just to soak in the atmosphere a little bit, because I just think hopefully it's not going to be the end. Hopefully you'll be able to do it next time when we're through to get to play. I don't know. In terms of the other Europa League, how they're all going, by the time we kick off, we would know 4. Would we know 4? We should know the 4 teams who are in the draw. The Leverkusen Atalanta game kicks off at 5:45 in the UK. So does the Belgrade Rangers game, the Galatasaray Barcelona, and the Monaco Sporting Braga. They all kick off at 5:45. Atalanta 3-2 up against Leverkusen. Rangers are 3 up against Belgrade. It's 0-0 with the Galatasaray game. That's going to be a cracking game to watch if you're at home before the West Ham game. Monaco, Braga 2-0 to Braga at the halfway stage. And obviously then it's Frankfurt, Betis at 8 o'clock, 2-1 to Frankfurt at the moment. Lyon versus FC Porto, 1-0 to Lyon at the moment. And then our game as well. We already know that RB Leipzig is already through to the next stages because Spartak Moscow were obviously chucked out. Don't you get your maracas out tonight? Oh, you know me, mate. Just hyped about. Yep. We've got 6 subs. We do. John, hope you're well. Rip roaring goal scoring irons indeed. Russ Lanzini to go in the summer. How do you feel about that? He's 29. I forgot how old he was. So he's getting on. I'm sorry, Happy Emirates. Cover your ears up. He's getting on a bit though. He's 29. So you think he would, if 1 in 1 out, Lanzini out and Lingard in, ain't a bad do. And Lingard's a year younger, isn't he? I think. Need the whole. Do you know? I might end up. Yeah, I might play it, James. We'll see. My contemporary at Arsenal, DJ Slenke. Pete on pole. I don't know where Pete doesn't come on anymore now. But I was going to do Scott. I was going to do Razor Ramon in tribute to Scott Hall, but I might do the NWO instead. We'll see. Yes, we can. We can make 5 at once. We can, I believe. Yeah, but we can only make those 5 subs across 3 spots. So we can make 5 with like 5 minutes to go if we're 2-1 up. Or 2-0 up. Not 2-1 because it goes to extra time. My hands are shaking and it's only 7 hours until kick-off. I may not consider the possibility, I may even not consider the possibility of us getting knocked out. Well, there we go. Well, it's a 2-horse race. I heard Stell's hands are shaking as he's going to get his money out. Indeed, yeah. And don't forget also, anyone who tomorrow as well, if obviously maybe you're not lucky enough to get a ticket tonight, or maybe you are going tonight, the under-23s are playing at London Stadium tomorrow night. So, and I'll be there spinning the tunes tomorrow night as well. So, double bubble. It's a double game week for me. So, feel free to, if you can get tickets and stuff and all stuff like that. We're not signing Lingard. Well, his daughter was outside the ground the other day. Did you see the pictures? I actually think they're probably the same age. There we go. Yeah, indeed. Why sell Lanzini? I don't think it's a case of selling him, but I think if he's got 1 year left in his contract next season, his contract runs out next season. If he wants to go, he's got kids now, and he's got a young kid. Maybe he wants to go back to Argentina and go back to River Plate. It's his homeland. So we'll see. I mean, Anton spoke about it yesterday. on the Hammers headlines. And so, was it Hammers? Yeah, it was Hammers headlines yesterday. And it's a story that's come out that the president of River Plate met with him after the game on Sunday. We'll see what happens. How many subs we can make? Just had that crow pie to a conversation. Did you see? Yeah, I saw the picture. Little girl outside the stadium yesterday. Indeed. Well, he still has his flat, doesn't he? He still has his apartment in the same block as what's his face? As Moisey. I think we are signing Hope, not Jesse. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. How daft is it that we have no sub striker? They've got it sorted out the sub. We have, but the GP. We can't do anything about it now, can we? No. So that's what I'm saying. We can't do anything. We know we've got a thin squad. We know it's paper thin. We know we should have bought in January. Yeah, Moyes even's come out and said, yes, I know we can. I know we've got a short squad, but look, at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about it now. So for me, I'd rather we park that discussion until the summer. Let's get behind the boys and see what we can do. Russ, are you like Kylie Minogue, always spinning around in your golden shorts? How do you know? GP, they'll be queuing up to sign after we win this cup, indeed. The Champions League, of course. When did Scott... He passed away, was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it might be Tuesday he passed away, yeah. Very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. He was in hospital, and then I think they... Yeah, then... Yeah, I think it was Tuesday he passed away. Razor Ramon. Crazy. It's okay for some players' wives who get players' box wives complimentaries. Ooh, there we go. Would you like to see Okaflex? Well, no, Okaflex will not feature today. He doesn't qualify to feature in terms of the criteria to get in for the European competitions. He could feature. He could be on the bench on Sunday, for example, but he will not. He can't feature in the Europa League squads. We can't name him in the B squad. Because he's signed in the summer, and it's also certain criteria. So basically, have to be sort of almost homegrown players, or have worked for or played for a number of years in the squad already in the setup. Okaflex hasn't, so you will not see Okaflex anywhere near the team today. Lanzini aren't available. Yeah, I mean, as I said, in the Spurs game, quite possibly. Scott in that, wasn't he a centre back from? Yeah, indeed, Richard, who you're thinking about. Hopefully get Richard. We're trying to get Richard on the channel. Actually, very interesting man. Talksport today. It's top four heading to North London, or I'll just let it go in it. Guys, we're not top four. We're not top four, and I said I think we've been in a slightly false position because of the way that, because of the COVID games and stuff like that. I think we're in a slightly false position, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the day. Liverpool beating Arsenal was a great result. Brighton losing to Spurs wasn't great, but I mean, you look at Arsenal, still got to play a lot of really tough teams, but. Look, I'm going to worry about that later on. This is all about Europa League today. I used to love WWE when I was a kid. Sadly, indeed. Yarien can start tonight, in my opinion. He makes those runs and intelligent moves that Antonio just doesn't make. Plus and minuses. I think Antonio, whoever plays centre-backs tonight, so it'll be Conde with either Grugier or maybe Fernando might drop in there, maybe one of them. They've never been up against someone like Antonio again before, so I'd like Antonio to give him, even if he's fit for 40 minutes, right? Just give us like 40 minutes as a battering ram. Just batter those defenders. We've got 5 subs as well, so batter. Just really knock the stuffing out of the defenders. Milenko possesses. He's when you play him up front, he tends to stay up front, which is nice in the middle. And he's got enough of a trick in him to, he's sort of a slight downgrade from an Arnautovic. He's got a trick in him to just get that half yard of, get the ball out and take a shot. And he has a shot, unlike a lot of others at West Ham. He has a shot on target. He tries. I think when he came on, he must have made 3 or 4 decent shots where we were sort of trying to pass it around a little bit and missing our headers or scuffing shots. Once he gets a clean shot in, it does usually mean the goalkeeper has to make some sort of save, and then there's the rebound opportunity as well. It is going to be a mental day. What we got here? NWHO, New West Ham order. Very good, James. It is. This is the New West Ham. Arsenal money about the fixture. Well, they should have thought about that when they sort of said, we couldn't play this game because of COVID, but we can send out this guy on loan and this guy on loan. What goes around comes around, doesn't it? Old Mikel Arteta. I mean, the trouble is with Arsenal and Arteta and people like that is, it's like, what? How are you moaning? When else are you going to play the games? The fact is, because of the COVID games, you have to play the games. The season's not going to be extended. We're in a time. Have a go at FIFA for having the Qatar World Cup in December. So it means you can't extend the Premier League season. So those in glass houses, indeed. 3-1 tonight with Yarmouth getting a brace. That'd be nice. Finish 6th or 7th. West Ham have a hard run in. I did the older predictor and I had us finishing at 5th, but it was ridiculous. I did say have us lose to Chelsea, I think. Chelsea, yeah. We haven't got a bad run in, really. We've got Arsenal at home. That's a toughie, I'd say. But then depends how. But then by then Arteta would have collapsed because we'd have better played 3 games in a week. Whereas Chelsea is obviously a tough game. Spurs on Sunday is going to be a tough game. It always is. But then you've got Everton, your Burnleys. You've got Man City at home. Last home game of the season. Hopefully, maybe City will have the title wrapped up by then. A little bit of a carnival atmosphere being Mark's last game at West Ham. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, Arsenal still got to play a lot of tough teams. So we'll see. My bet today is 2-0. Yarmouth first goal score 40-1. We still have to play Chelsea, Spurs. Yep, who knows, Ross? Indeed, you don't know. I'd say bring him on at half time. Yeah. Why not? Wherever we are watching it, I hope we get the result we deserve. We have so much determination and grit this season. We can do this against the odds. I like that, Happy Hammer. I like that a lot. Or are the players still testing as there haven't been any postponements for ages? I believe they are still testing. I don't, because they still have red zones and stuff like that as well. So I believe they are still testing. Maybe not. It used to be every couple of days, but maybe they've changed it. I don't know. Yarmouth's more dangerous than Antonio in certain positions, definitely. Bring on Antonio when the defenders are out of gas. Indeed. We need some lucky luck of the Irish today. I know, I totally agree, my friend. Got to make the most of set. I mean, that's critical for me. Set pieces. That's why if Cresswell is 60-70% fit, he plays. Because we missed Jared Bowen's delivery as well. And Fornals is good. Lanzini's okay as well. But Cresswell's delivery, and it's going to be those set plays, those set pieces, those corners, those free kicks into the box. That's where we're going to make a real dent with Sevilla. I'm pretty sure about that. Pretty sure. He's strong and fast without technical ability. You're totally right, Jay. Totally right. Please no on a minimise shenanigans tonight. Keep our flex away from that pitch. I would say I hope we like to learn our lesson, but do you remember Alese? We got kicked out of the under 23, whatever it was called, the Johnston Paint Trophy, didn't we? Is Martial fit? I think he is fit, and I think he will be playing. I could see him maybe. It's either him or Munir is going to be starting. I think in that wing position. It'll be the top three will be the front three would be Tecatito, will be a Nesri, and either with Campos out, it will either be Martial or I'd say Munir. But you never know. That's who I'd put in. Gaza, nervous. Hope you're doing well, better than me. Are you worried that should we get a yellow card? That should we get through and Dex gets a yellow card, he'll be out. Well, I mean, it's no way. What can you do? Them's the rules, isn't it? But I'd rather Deck play for Deck and plays like Deck rather than plays like a nullified Deck just because he didn't want to get a yellow card. And And it's just the way he plays now. He's picking up more bookings. Maybe it's because he's getting more involved. Maybe because he's tracking back. He's going forward quite a lot and then dropping back. And that's usually where you get the yellow cards, where you're running, players running past you and you're sort of going backwards. But look, nothing we can do about it, is there? Trust me, Antonio is ready. Moyes will play him definitely. I totally agree. Zinni is okay. I believe so. Is it a sellout? Yeah, I believe it is. Sharp. Pardon me. They released 500 tickets, didn't they? And they went like that, the last 500. Yeah, I believe it's complete sellout today. Will it be... I think it will be a... Yeah, I think it will be. Will it be our biggest attendance ever? I don't know, it might be. Opinion, mates. Would you prefer early goal, all-out attack, or pace ourselves and try for the equaliser, win on pens? Early goal, all-out attack. I don't want to pace ourselves. Don't want to give them a chance. I want all-out attack and early goals. Yeah, I would like us just to really go on the front foot and have a go. And also, it's Steve Jones's birthday. Jonah's birthday day, 52. 52 years young. I'll pass on your regards. I'll see him like pre-match in the box, so I'll say happy birthday from everyone at the West Ham network. There we go. Tonight game is important. Get through and worry about it later. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Who will take a penalty tonight in normal time? Good point. Probably Lanzini if he starts. When you think, yeah, I'd say probably Lanzini. In all honesty. Thank you, Toby. Much appreciated. Thank you. Much appreciated. Optimistic 2 new irons tonight. I like it. That's what I've gone with. Noticed recently our players seem to be getting a bit more physical and a bit more aggressive. Yeah, we're a bit nastier. And we were at the beginning of the season, Peter. Really nasty. Really nasty bastards. And then we sort of loosened that. Now we've gone back to nasty. Just as we started to improve our game a little bit. I think there's something in that. I think Lanzini's on pens. I watched our game earlier when we played Frankfurt on the muddy pitch and Keith Robson scored a screamer. Please repeat. We hopefully try and get Keith on actually very soon. I was trying to get one for this week, but we couldn't just coordinate diaries. But we should probably get Keith Robson, hopefully, maybe in a couple of weeks' time, which would be good. If you can guarantee one player to score tonight, who would it be? Johnson. Oh, yeah, great shout. Yeah, I'll go with Johnson. Great shout. Got to go now, peeps. Let's do this. Love you. Take care. Have a lovely evening, indeed. Will Noble make an appearance? I hope he can, if need be. I think if we go 1 or 2-0 up, if we go 2 up maybe, then I think that there's prime for Noble to come on, but like a Lanzini, and just defend a bit like towards what he did at the end of the first game last week, where he sort of came on with like 10 minutes to go, where Moyes didn't want to concede anymore, and just to shore it up, and I could see that happening again. Dawson does take a great pen, you're totally right. Come on, guys, get those thumbs up. 77, but 23 likes. If you're buzzing for tonight, give this video a like. There we go. If you're not, then you're not buzzing for tonight. There we go. That's just saying it. So if you're buzzing for tonight, give it a like. That sounds good. And if you're new around here, hit the bell notification. Hit subscribe, then hit the bell. It'll be lovely. Thank you very much. Got a target there, left back tonight, Augustine. He's not their left back, though. Apache. Acuna played left back. Augustine's Augustine's like he's a left back with left-sided centre back, really. Acuna, he was the guy. He was on a yellow card last game. I'm surprised we didn't target him really, being on a yellow card. But yeah, he's not very good, Acuna. But yeah, there he is. I think gotta be it's vital, not a viral signing. You don't. That's the last thing you want at the moment. It's something viral. We were a strong team with him. Yep, I totally agree. Rob, I will sing and shout for all of us in good. That will be our lucky charm tonight, wearing his green underpants, no luck. Well, and Darren Randolph as well. Dawson posts some very funny tweets, he does. I think it's time for Benny to step up tonight, show his quality and skill. I think it's every one of them to step up and go for it, innit? I mean, I think that could be the only real change. I mean, personally, I think Cresswell will play. I think Antonio will play. I think maybe Vlasic. I think Ben Rama comes in for Vlasic. And then the rest of the team picks itself, I think. But we don't know. Maybe he goes to 3 at the back and try something different to sort of counteract their 3 up front. I don't know. I don't know with West Ham. I don't know. And that's the exciting thing. And at 5 o'clock for Hammer's headlines, Lopetegui speaks really highly about a lot of players, and he name checks half a dozen of West Ham players as fantastic players. And when you look at them in isolation like that, we do have a really, we've got a squad that, the Seville manager is worried about, which is a credit to us, really, isn't it? Really, it's a credit that he calls us what was it, the most strategic side in England. I'll take some of that. Many of us here have no hands. Fair enough. Hammers, this game is so big. Must step up our chances, not concede them. Come full time, West will be buzzing, having a party. That's it. Oh, sorry, Kuhn out injured. My apologies, Apache. But if he's out injured, that's fantastic. Augustini will play left back, and yes, he's not very fast at all. So there we go. So maybe that might change it. Maybe it means that I don't know. I think I'll be a vital signing, indeed. Acuna Matata, indeed, able to come off the bench and score a penalty in the 85th minute, 2-1, done it. This is our most important European game. It probably is our only European game, really, since the 70s, albeit the 1980 Castilla. We played Castilla, didn't we? And then we had Stenar Bucharest in the first round UEFA Cup proper, if I remember. And that's it. That's it. I mean, as I said, this is our biggest game since the 2006 FA Cup final, in my opinion. Completely. So, I can feel how excited people are. When you're reading the Twitter posts and you're hearing people talk on YouTube about it, and I'm seeing the comments here, you can see how excited people are, how ready they are for the game. Obviously, there's 60 or 59,000 people fortunate enough who are West Ham fans to be going, and obviously there'll be millions who obviously can't go, but they're just as excited and just as, and what we'll try and do. Maybe at the end of the game, maybe I'll try and do a live reactions thing from outside the ground if we've won. If we've not, I'm not going to do it. But maybe we'll try and do that after the game, just so those of you who can't be there have some, a bit like we do match day mornings. I can't do that today because obviously I'm still working and I can't leave. Otherwise, it's quite obvious I'd be at the stadium if I was there any earlier. So I'll try and do something after the game if we can. Obviously based on the result and also based on if we get good signal as well. That's half the problem as well. Right, we got a few more comments. I'm not that old, Love to see Fornell score. I think he tried hard in the first leg. Yeah, I'd always love to see Fornell score. Mets away 99, yeah, but this is bigger than that, isn't it? This is bigger than that. This surpasses that by 1,000,000%. That was the Intertoto Cup, wasn't it? No disrespect to it. We've had people who were in that team, we've had Trev and people like that on, but nah. Atmosphere's going. That's what I'm buzzing for, Jordan. I'm buzzing because where we've had some good atmospheres this season, with the exception of the first Europa League game, that was a great atmosphere. But like the Chelsea game, the Liverpool game, which were really good atmospheres, which just sort of turned up. We know that everyone's up for tonight. We know you can't be a West Ham fan and not be up for tonight. Whether you think we're going to win or whether you're just the fact is we're in the last 16 of Europa League this season. Either or, you either treat it as a celebration of the season that we've just had or the potential of winning the game. Some people are in both. Some people in both camps, in one camp or the other. But whatever it is, people are going to turn up with a good, with a good vibe and going to turn up ready to sing. And that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited for the kids to see. I was lucky enough to be, spinning the tunes for the Ipswich game, which everyone spoke about in the playoffs in the Championship in 2004, and the other Ipswich game for the next Championship playoffs. And I knew what a special night that was. I was lucky enough to be in the box for the last game at the Bowling. I was lucky enough to be in the box for the first game at the London Stadium. But this game, I think, is going to be one of those ones which we're going to compare nights to. We're going to say, but it wasn't as good as we played Sevilla in the Europa League, was it? That was buzzing, that place. And this could be the game which cements It's like that Liverpool game. People go, this is, I was interviewing people after the game saying, this is why we've come to London Stadium for games like this. We could not get this atmosphere at Upton Park. And I think this is the same with this game tonight. Definitely. 365 bets on 2-2 got to be worth a fiver. Breaking news: the boys are troll with Birkirkara this summer. FC Birkirkara, brilliant, love it, love FC Birkirkara, great stuff. Malta, no, Birkirkara, are they Maltese? Well done, son. We have to beat Bono Seville to make it. It's a beautiful day and dancing around Stratford where the streets have no names because we've taken all the roadsides off, indeed. And it's good to have Bono because, he can do the half-time entertainment as well. Another goal from Yarmolenko tonight, indeed. We got beaten by Dino Zagreb. Yes, 81. So that's why I said it's 40 years, Paul, since the last big European night, really, isn't it? That's Cup Winners' Cup. Duplessis was fantastic, in terms of that game. But since then, Mets maybe, but even that, this is better. I'll be there. I'm beyond excited. Is there goal difference still rules? No. So it's the aggregate score. There's no goal away goals rule. It's based on aggregate. So we're 1-0 down. So we basically need to win 2-0. Win 2-0 and we're through. If it's 2-1 after 90, it'll go to extra time. If it's still 0-0, or if it's still 2-2 rather than aggregate, then it'll go to penalties. Or if we win 3-2. Same thing. Win tonight and then full range into quarters. Thrash Spurs at the weekend. Perfect weekend. We'll see. If we do win, as I said, we'll be doing the live draw. It's 11 o'clock tomorrow. And as I said, they do the quarters and also they then draw the semis. So you know roughly who's in there. Obviously, at the moment, we only know that there's one team in the draw so far, and that's RB Leipzig. Because obviously they get a bye. We're going to do this as Adam. Atmosphere like last game at bowling minus the violence. Yeah, it'd be nice. Yes, one of the best sides at Upton Park. Dynamo Tbilisi, indeed. Away goals don't count. Keep up with rules, son, indeed. They don't count, indeed. Due a goal, Yarmouth to score and Rice 3-0. Oh, could you imagine? I'm as nervous as I'm as nervous as a long-tailed cat. I had to read that first before I mentioned it because obviously we've asked PCA prosecuting Kurt Zuma recently. In a room full of rocking chairs. There we go. Malta. Oversee my parents and he'll trial at Birkirkara for 2 days and Slima at 1. Great news. Birkirkara. And if not, just get a shirt because are they still sponsored by McDonald's? Not a bad sponsor, is it? Not a bad sponsor. Or McDonald's in Malta, I think. It's not the official, not like, the big brand. It's the sub-brand, I believe. Right. As I said, we're probably Anton's. We're not going to do a watch. Probably won't do a watch on tonight. I'll be honest, because Anton's going to go watch it with his dad and his brother again and the family, which is lovely. He might do something at halftime. So make sure you subscribe to the network. Make sure also you hit the bell notification. So if Anton does come on, you can come on at probably halftime if he comes on and might say a few words and give you his halftime assessment. You can come on and chat to him then. If we win, I will try and do something outside the ground very, very quickly. Just getting your thoughts, getting your comments, and trying to do a little bit of a semi highlight show, but not really highlights, just instant reaction show, just to see, get your voice, get your views, and get your comments in. So, whatever it is, I'll see you on the other side. Whether it's going to be, I might see you. So I'll see you at either 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow or at 12:30. If I see you at 11 o'clock, we're through to the next round. We're through to the quarters, and it's the live draw. If I don't see you at 11 o'clock, then I'll see you at 12:30, and we'll have a match day debrief and we'll have a good old cry. But hey-ho. The clubhouse is upstairs from the restaurant. Brilliant. Reminds me of the 1980s. The buzz could not get this time, but we'll watch them work. Fair play. What else we got here? Cheers, Russ. You're hard working. I do try. Where is Stel? Stel's doing his own thing. He's doing his own thing, haven't he? So good luck to him. He's doing West Ham voice. West Ham voice. So good luck to him, man. Steve, yeah. Cheers, mate. Nice to see, Steve. Thanks for turning up, mate. We're just about to finish. Have a good one, mate. I will try, mate. I will try. I'm a Frankfurter type rather than a bun half full. Very good. Well, I'm a glass half full and you're a thing half full, so good luck to you. Anyway, ladies and gents, I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoy the game wherever you're seeing it. If you're at the stadium, give them a shout. Give me a wave. You know where I sit. Give us a wave. As I said, I'll try and do something at the end of the game if we can. But until next time, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Get those jab appointments. If you, for example, are new around here and you'd like to become a channel member, hit the join button. We have over 50 of them in the 56. I think it's 56 now. And I'd like to thank every one of them personally at the end of each one of my shows. So take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Come on your irons. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Take care, my friends. See you on the other side. Bye, ya.
It's like a family tree, part of you and